Good morning, everybody. I know I just made that sound like it isn't, in fact, a good morning. It is. It's just quite early. It's like 6:30 right now. And I'm not good in the morning, so I'm just kind of trying to wake up. I'm vlogging today. Yay! I've had lots of tweets from people asking me to vlog more. I haven't vlogged for like 3 or 4 weeks. And the reason being, usually I only like to vlog when I'm doing something and not just a vlog for the sake of it. But I haven't actually been doing, well, I have been doing a lot. Like most of August I've been away, but not doing stuff that I can film. And also I've been working on the book loads, and it's not really anything I can talk about because I'm just sitting there in my office or doing whatever I'm doing and not really able to show you much. So I figured that today I would do a what I eat in a day video, kind of as an excuse to vlog really. So let's kick things off. It's early in the morning. I'm going to the gym in a minute basically, and I haven't got time for breakfast. And I do this most mornings. I wake up early and I cut it quite fine, so I don't really have time to eat properly. And what I do is I have a protein shake and I'll just put some oats in it. My personal trainer likes me to put 100 grams of oats in my shake. Well, he likes me to eat 100 grams of oats in the morning. And I won't cook them because I haven't really got time. I prefer sleep than cooking, so I leave it quite late. So what I do is I just put it all in a protein shake. And it isn't, I have to be honest, it's not my most pleasant meal of the day. It's quite gross, in fact, but I think of it as fuel before the gym. And then when I get back, I eat something proper. Anyway, before I do any of that, what I do, at the moment, I'm kind of into these, what are these called? These are called vitamin C and zinc dual action. Basically the Barocca. I like these little things because they're tasty and also really good for you, and they give you a bit of zing. So I get a glass like so, and I put one of these guys in. Come on, out you come. Oh, I've only got 2 left. Time's been at it. Come on, out you come. So I put one of these in there. And then I have this guy here, which I think I've shown you before. This is called a zip tap, and basically you get filtered, chilled water. I know it's really weird that we have mouthwash in the kitchen. Tan has Invisalign and she likes to just rinse every once in a while. Anyway, so that's filtered still water, that is sparkling water, and that is boiling water. So I go to sparkling. It's going to be quite hard to do with one hand. And then I turn it on and I do this, and I quite like it being like an orangey, sparkly drink in the morning. Nice and refreshing, and also gives like a vitamin C boost. And then I make my protein shake. So whilst that is dissolving, you can see it sort of bubbling away there. I'm aware that I'm not the only person in this house. I have a dog to look after too, so I'm going to feed her. Now we have this dog food for her, which is what she's been on since she was a puppy. We're running a bit low, so I need to go and get some more. In the meantime, because it's been a bank holiday, I got some special food for her because she loves this, and it's not really what she has very often because it's very rich, and she does have quite a sensitive tummy. Well, she's much better now, but when we first had her, she was very ill, like seriously ill twice in a row, and we nearly lost her twice, and the vet said don't feed her anything too crazy for a while, so we've been a bit scared to feed her much else, but that was like nearly 2 years ago now, so we've been slowly, over the course of that time, slowly kind of introducing more food to her, and she's totally fine now, so she can have treats like this every once in a while. So the vet's was closed yesterday when I went to get her food, so she had some of that for dinner last night, and she's going to have some for breakfast this morning, and she loves it. So, are you ready, baby? Breakfast? Breakfast time? Yeah, come on in. So I decided to drive to the gym. Anyway, I sat in my car. I parked my car under a tree when I drove it last, and I sat in it this morning, and look, there's bird poo all over the windscreen. That's what I've been looking at whilst driving. It's so gross. So I think after this workout, I might swing by the grocery store, the shop, to pick up a few things, and then also hopefully get the car washed because it's just disgusting. And I don't really want to look at poo while I drive. Anyway, see you after my workout. Bye bye bird poo. It's resilient, this stuff. It doesn't want to come off. Look at how clean and sexy she looks now. I love that car so much. But you know that, I mean, I've told you before, that's not actually my car. I wish it was. So I work with Jaguar quite a lot, and they lent me a car nearly a year ago now. It's got to be at least 9 months ago, and just haven't asked for it back. I work quite a lot with them, and we have like a real relationship. So they're just gone, here, borrow this car for a while, and I love it to pieces. And I don't know what I'm going to do when they finally take it away, because I've actually really grown accustomed to it. Anyway, I'm now in the supermarket. Well, I'm now going to the supermarket. It's just over there, look. Waitrose, there we go. I've been told off for filming in here before, so I won't actually film what I'm doing, but I'll catch up with you afterwards. I'm going to fill up the fridge today because I got told off the other day. I don't plan my food. That's part of the reason why I'm filming this video. I never plan food. I just kind of go, oh, I'm hungry now, what am I going to eat? And if there's nothing in the fridge, I'll order Deliveroo or something. It's really bad. So I'm going to have a few meals prepared in my head today, so I know what I'm going to eat and when. Because that is how you kind of stay muscly, I suppose. And also, I have a real tendency of just getting really, really hungry throughout the day and not eating because I get carried away with work, and I always think, oh God, I don't know what I'm going to eat, and it's too much hassle to actually have to think about it and then like go and get my ingredients and blah blah blah. If they're already in the fridge and I already know what I'm going to do, I feel like that's going to be better. So part of Gym Mark 2 is preparing food. So I'm going to go in, and I don't know what I'm going to have yet, but I'm hoping I'll feel inspiration as I look around. So this morning has run really slow now because I'm really bad in the supermarket and I can never find anything. I was actually on the phone to Tan going, right, Tan, where can I find tomatoes? I don't know what it is. As soon as I get into the supermarket, I lose my mind and can't place anything. Anyway, it's now like 9:45 in the morning and I haven't done any work yet. I was in the gym for 7:15, and usually in my normal day, I'll be in the gym for 7:30, I'll be back, I'll be showered, I'll be working by about 9:30. And you know, I haven't even showered yet, I haven't had my breakfast properly. Anyway, here is what I got from the supermarket. I'll talk you through stuff. So for lunch, this is my plan. I'm gonna have like a nice tricolor salad. I want to have a chicken with it, like a whole roast chicken that I can just pull apart, but because it was early, they weren't serving them yet, so I'll get one from a different shop around the corner soon. So it's gonna have a bed of spinach leaves, some mozzarella, some tomato, some avocado, some balsamic vinegar, which I have somewhere, which I already own, and then some basil. Dinner is going to be, I hope, like a rigatoni type thing. So I've got some penne pasta and all the things to make the sauce, lots of fresh tomatoes and some passato and some tin tomatoes, and then lots of Parmesan cheese. And again, what I might do for protein is I'll have the rest of the chicken that I didn't eat for lunch. Breakfast, because although I had that big protein shake earlier, it wasn't actually breakfast, it was kind of like energy pre-gym. So breakfast is going to be quite light actually, because I had a lot of carbs this morning. So it's just going to be one of these total yogurts here with a bunch of fruit, maybe a banana in there as well. This is Tan's yogurt. I got her rhubarb. She wanted coconut.
Why did you get me?
She looks sad. Sorry, mate. You wanted coconut.
You got me low fat.
I just picked up one that I saw. Is that the wrong thing? Sorry, mate.
John says low fat's bad for you. Brother John.
My brother John. Yeah, sorry. There was no coconut one. Sorry. Anyway, you're distracting me. Continuing on, snacks are going to be a protein shake. I've got some rice cakes here, which I might put peanut butter on, and banana. So what I might do is have half a banana in a protein shake and the other half on the rice cakes. I've got some grapes and I've got some apples. Now, let's make breakfast. Oh, also I forgot this. I got coconut milk because usually I have like almond milk and stuff. But Pret has started doing a coconut flat white and I'm obsessed with it. And we have this coffee machine here, so I'm going to try and make myself one because, yeah, why not? So I've just made myself my first ever coconut flat white, and the wife here, whilst making herself a cup of tea, has her own drink, and she just went, can I try it? So she's going to be the first to...
What did you actually say? You actually said no!
Well, I did, because I was going to do that, because I wanted to be the first to try it for the video. But then, yeah, I changed my mind. I'm going to let you have a go.
Perfect cup of tea.
Look at that. I don't
I
don't understand milk in tea. I just don't get it. Anyway, try the flat white, because I really want to have a go. Ooh, doorbell. Tasty?
Really yummy, not hot enough though. Did you have the milk on the wrong setting or something?
Well,
it's really yummy though.
Basically the milk one thing that steams the milk
It's so good.
freaked out halfway through and I had to clean it, so I had to do a different setting for the milk, so maybe next time it'll be hotter. Anyway, I gotta get the door. 0 marks for presentation. To be honest, I forgot I was doing this video, I just wanted to eat, so I just shoved it all in. I got a nice love heart bowl, I guess that counts for something, but that is just one whole of the, one whole yogurt, but like in an individual serving size, with a few raspberries and a few blackberries and a bit of agave syrup on top. tasty. Snack time and also news time. First, I'm going to start with snacks because the news is going to take a bit longer to get through. Here I have 2 rice cake sandwiches. Inside it is peanut butter and banana, so 4 rice cakes in total. And then the other half of the banana that isn't in these, it's in here, protein shake, which is just the chocolate protein powder I found in the cupboard earlier, half a banana and almond milk. Now, moving on to news time. I can finally reveal to you the dates and locations of my book signings. Now, before I tell you anything, in the description box you'll find all the links to find like further information, but here's a quick rundown of where I'm going to be and when. On Saturday, I've got it written in front of me, that's why I'm looking off camera. On Saturday the 30th of September, I'm in London, specifically Shepherd's Bush. On Sunday the 1st, I'm going to go to my hometown in Norwich, and that one's going to be held in Gerald's, where I used to work many moons ago. On the 3rd of October, I'll be in Glasgow. The 4th is Manchester. The 5th is Nottingham. The 6th is Bluewater. And the 7th is Cheltenham. So, yeah, all the information's down below. Come along. You can get signed copies, so I'm signing a bunch now. Look, I've got these tip-ins in front of me, I've got loads to sign. Signed copies come from Waterstones and WH Smith's. If you want a non-signed copy, you can go to Amazon, Waterstones or WH Smith. If you already pre-ordered one from, say, Amazon or something, and you want a signed one, my suggestion would be to cancel your order on Amazon, reorder from WH Smith or Waterstones, because that's where you're going to get your signed ones from. Or, of course, come to the book signings and hang out with me. And yeah, I'll sign it for you there in person if you're interested in a signed copy. I have to say the book is really good. I feel a bit weird about it now because I've finished it and it's now going to print sort of next week. So for the last month, I haven't really been able to do anything, and I've worked on this book pretty much every single day for the last, 10 months, and now suddenly it's just taken away from me. So it does feel weird, but the way I'm looking at it is like a user's guide to life. So there's lots of stuff that's kind of advice in quotation marks because it's not like official advice, it's sort of anecdotal bits that have happened to me, but you find out a lot about me, lots about quite personal things, and some of the things are quite deep as well. So for people who, and the stuff that I don't share in my videos, for people who have been watching me for a while and want to know a bit more about me, you will find out a lot. But there's also lots of just fascinating things which blow my mind, and it's kind of set up in sections. I'm not going to share the sections with you yet, I don't want to give too much away, but it kind of goes from life and death through other stuff. Life and death may be quite a heavy one to start with, but there's lots of really cool things. I would love you to read it because I've worked really hard on it, and I'm very proud of it. And it has been honestly one of my proudest achievements. To write an entire book from start to finish is not easy, and I've done it. So yeah, I'm proud of myself. I was looking at my hair in the camera and I really need a haircut. It's happening tomorrow, but it's very long. Anyway, lunchtime. Lunch is kind of an assembly job, really. Tan made me this salad the other day, and it's just really delicious and super easy. So, it consists of leaves, sort of salad leaves. I'm not really a big fan of leaves. I get bored of them and they're just kind of hard work. The only leaves I really enjoy are spinach leaves. So I've got spinach leaves. It consists of tomatoes, mozzarella, a little bit of basil, some balsamic vinegar, and then a chicken here that I'm just going to sort of disassemble. I think maybe I'll use the breasts for the chicken, and I'm not just feeding myself, I'm going to feed me and me and Tan, and probably Kate and Daisy as well. So I might use the whole thing, I'm not sure, but we will see. But it's really simple and really easy, and actually really tasty and very clean. So I need to eat quite a lot of carbs in my diet because I'm quite a big guy and it takes quite a lot of energy to run me, but I already had all those carbs this morning in my shake, and I've had my rice cakes, and I'm also planning on having pasta for dinner, which is quite heavy in carbs, which gives me energy for the next day, for my workout in the morning. So I'm going to go nice and high fat, low carb for this one. So I've got the cheese, which is fat, and the chicken's protein, but not many carbs. Let's begin. Oh, avocado. Avocado's in there too, I forgot to mention that. That's in there. Ta-da! Not much washing up either. I've got a chopping board, a spoon and a knife, and that's it. Underneath it is kind of layered. I started with the salad on the bottom, then I layered up the avocado and mozzarella, then a load of tomatoes, and then chicken just thrown on top. Very rustic. I'm impressed with myself. Well, that went down well, didn't it? As you can see, some of the leaves are left because we pick out the good bits. But there's 4 empty plates. Well done us. Now I'm going to take an apple upstairs and have it a bit later, but take it upstairs as a ready snack. More signing to do. I've gone a bit bonkers. The time is now, what is the time? 5 o'clock exactly. And I've sat here for, let me think, I'm on episode 5 now. 4 hours signing, 4 hours continuously. I started the day doing a bit of like emails and stuff, and then I had lunch. I've been doing it since lunch, and actually no, I started before lunch. Anyway, I've now gone a little bit doolally because I've been sat here. It's hot in here. I've signed I've got a few of these boxes to get through, and this is box number 1, and it's taken me about 4 hours so far. I'm watching a show called Shooter in the background. So I watched season 1, I don't know, like 6 months ago, whatever it was, and now season 2 is out. It's really good. It's got Ryan Philippe in it. Is it Philippe or Philippe? I'm not sure, but it's got him in it, who looks a bit like my brother, actually, and he plays like a sniper. Very highly trained Marine guy. And there's people after him for some reason. But it's a good show, worth watching, particularly if you're doing a menial task at the same time. It is now about 7 PM and I've signed all I can possibly sign today before losing my mind completely. And also, I'm absolutely starving, so I'm going to try my best now to make my pasta. I have no idea how to do it. I googled it this morning and got the ingredients from the supermarket, but I've never made it before, so I'm not sure what's best to do, so I guess we'll just get going. I mean, it's red sauce, right? It's like a tomato, so what can go wrong? Huh? What can go wrong? What do you think? I've decided to make it up as I go along. So I have some olive oil, which I'm going to kind of get heated first, and I'm going to put my onion, my garlic, and maybe half the chilies. I don't want it too spicy, just a little kick, just to kind of simmer for a while. Then I'll probably put some passata in there, and I'm going to let it reduce whilst adding in my tomatoes. And the basil, I think, is going to be for afterwards, sprinkled on. And then a load of parmesan. I measured my pasta out, how much pasta I'm going to eat, but then I didn't want to find it in the bowl, so I just put it on the surface. Cool. So far, so good. I mean, it smells incredible. I've got my onion, garlic, chili, and then 2 whole packs of tomatoes in there. I'm just going to kind of gently cook and then mush them all down before I start reducing it. And I've still got my passata to add in if I feel like it's not kind of enough, you know? Right now, I'm going to add in some salt, and I'm going to let it just cook for a while, you know? Well, I certainly won't be needing that passata because it turns out that 2 packs of tomatoes is plenty. I've got quite a lot here, which is actually really good because I can just keep it. So I will make what I want tonight and I'll keep the rest in the fridge and maybe have it tomorrow. But it smells amazing. I'm just going to let it reduce now because I like it quite thick, you know? And it's just a bit runny right now. So we'll just kind of keep cooking it away. Look at that. I'm very proud of myself. It's hotter than the sun right now, but I can't wait to have a go. And also, someone else wanted to try a bit too. There's still loads left in the pan.
That's my little baby.
I might go back for seconds. Will you hold this while I try it? I should get my reaction on camera because this is actually took a while. Oh, we've never got any forks in the dishwasher. Actually took quite a while. It just took some time for it to reduce down. Oh, it's so hot, so I'm gonna have a small bit. Oh, I can't even hold the bowl. It's so hot. Wow. That's really delicious. And it's just like 4 ingredients.
I can't wait to try.
It's tomato, onion, chili, olive oil, and garlic. That's it. And obviously pasta, obviously, but you know. Wow. Happy with myself. Anyway, do you know what? I'm going to end this video here because
you're not gonna eat
it's what I eat in the day. Well, I might have some grapes later. I've got some grapes in the fridge, but that's it. And now I want to hang out with my wife. Because it's, what time is it? Is it like, got to be like getting up? Yeah. Oh, 7:34. So that whole thing, including filming, took 34 minutes because I started doing it about 7ish on the dot. So yeah, thanks so much for watching.
So good.
Yeah, you like it? Good. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I am going to try and vlog more, and I think now with book tour happening, it'll be easier for me to do it. But I've just been upstairs in my office, or I've been travelling a bit and not been able to do vlog stuff. But hopefully I can do more now. So I'll see you really, really soon. Bye.